Hi there, my name is Childish, and the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell so you're notified when new videos drop. And I have to thank your boy Zach for this video. I saw it on his channel last night, and it was freaking hilarious. It's going over a Mary Sue article, which I've never read a Mary Sue article. You know, I've seen the headlines, but I've never read one. And when you get into it, it's just fascinating. It's fascinating, and it's fascinating in the way that like you're watching a car crash in slow motion and you can't look away because it's so freaking insane, and it just gives you such a wonderful insight into how crazy these people are. They're freaking insane. Oh my god. So yeah, so I thought I would share it with you in case you haven't seen your boy Zach video. If you haven't, go see his. It's much better than mine, but you know, you're stuck with me. What can I say? Anyway, before we get into it, can I ask you to hit that subscribe button, subscribe, and make a rabbi happy. I want to show you my appreciation for your subscribing. So if you subscribe, you can win stuff. We like stuff. You like stuff. I like stuff. So the stuff you can win this week is this: Apocalypse Now, the complete dossier. I do love this packaging. It's like this cardboardy packaging, looks like sealed orders. You get both versions of the movie. You get the 1979 version, I believe, and the 2004 Redux, an extra 49 minutes. I prefer the original, but you get both. All you need to do to win is subscribe to the channel and leave the hashtag PanamaRed. Hashtag PanamaRed, and we'll do the prize draw on Sunday. I don't even know what the day that. What today's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday. So well, that's the 19th, I think, Sunday the 19th, when I'm on the TARDIS. So also in the video notes is in all the instructions you need to win that DVD, and also it's a download link for a Doctor Who audio adventure starring Nicholas Briggs as the Doctor, made in like the mid to late 80s by a fan group called Audio Visuals that went on to become Big Finish. Okay, let's look at this story, which again, absolutely fascinating. And we need to, I think we need to just look at it in a lot more detail. Let me make it bigger. I'll scoot over here a little bit, and let's read this together. So the first part, just analysis, but we'll get into when it actually get. No, first part is just information, but when they get to analysis, this is fan-freaking-tastic. The headline is, well, period, the post office might shut down, period. This is not good. You know, like, I don't understand why they have to communicate as children, as idiotic children. I think the reason they got to communicate as children, because they are children, they're idiotic children. Fine, so let's have a bit of a preamble. The United States Postal Service is federally funded government agency that we take for granted as a utility that will always be there, like roads or water. Okay? Yes, I think it's the basic function of any government or any society to have some form of communication. You know, yeah, having open lines of communication defines you as a society or not. So yeah, it's like roads and water. Both those things kind of define you as a civilization. If you don't have roads or water or the post office or mail, or then yes, you're at that point you're not a civilization. We understand that. But the National Post Office is in dire danger. A great deal of the USPS's budget comes from stamps, with mail volume, which is already low before the crisis, having dropped 1/3 due to the national pandemic shutdown. The post office is running out of money and time. USPS has requested funding from the federal government to a tune of $89 billion. Okay, that sounds like a lot of money. $89 billion. You know, this was back when $89 billion was considered a lot of money. So this is to make up for the future losses as well as the current shortfall in budget, which totals $67 billion. It's only $67 million, with 13 alone hitting this month. $13 billion amid the current crisis. Democratic lawmakers are all for forgiving this essential service the money they need. Oh, they're all for giving this essential service the money they need. The good Democratic accomplishment, not the evil Republicans. No. At a time when America needs postal services more than ever, the reason we need it, reason we are so needed, is having a devastating effect on our business. Megan J. Brennan, Postmaster General, told the New York Times. The sudden drop in mail volumes, our most profitable revenue stream, is steep, and we may never fully recover them. Miss Brennan makes an excellent point. So why isn't the post office getting funded? Why? Okay, so now that's the problem. Now we get into their analysis. And I'm not making this up. This is actually what this says on a professional website written by somebody who was paid to write this, and it was written by an adult, okay? And this is really not making up what's really being said. Because Donald Trump is a garbage president. That's why Trump, failed businessman and failing president, doesn't like the Postal Service and thinks they can fix everything by just charging a bit more for packages. Yes, darling, that's how business works, okay? You know, if you have an essential service that's losing money, then you're undercharging for that essential service. You need to increase charges, so therefore that essential service can become financially viable. You know, you were talking about adding a penny onto a stamp. So, that's all we're really talking about here. You know, we're not talking about much. We're talking about bringing it in line with other major mail carriers. Okay, but no, because Donald Trump is a garbage president. Doesn't like the person. I think they think he fixed everything just by charging more money for packaging. Yes, he thinks you can improve revenue by increasing charges. Yes, I wonder how he came up with that crazy idea. They lose money every time they deliver a package for Amazon or these other internet companies. That's a very good point. Our horrible president said, "Oh my God!" If they raise prices by actually a lot, then you'll find that the post office can make money or even break even. Okay, but okay, so what? Now you go. Now we're going to get to their really insane, idiotic child minds about how they view the world. But why? Who hates the post office? What? What does this have to do with hating the post office? Like, what? I'm just gonna no. People, okay. People don't hate the post office, but equally, people are not gonna find things to mail. You know, I'm not gonna go. Oh, look, here's a phone. I better mail it to someone just so I can support the post office because I don't hate them. That's not gonna happen. You moron! Oh my God! I mean, yes, we all hate going to the post office, but now more than ever, the mail is an essential for socially distant commerce and just staying sane and alive. The answer, of course, is Republic. This is really what they say. I'm not making this up. The answer, of course, is Republicans hate the post office because they hate everything and really love money. And this is what's wrong with society. This is what's wrong with society. We are moralizing our political differences. Oh, Republicans and small government conservatives would rather that no one be taken care of or have things like roads or healthcare. What? What? Who's saying? Okay, they're saying, okay, we need... So you've translated so far increasing the costs for... mail packages to saying I don't want roads. Okay, so that for somehow that is connected in your brain somehow, and I want to know how. How do you work that out? Roads or healthcare, or all for privatization of the post office. No one's talking about privatizing. Okay, it's going to be finding it very hard to privatize a business that's losing $68 billion. Yeah, that doesn't make me want to buy into it, honestly, if you have a loss of like $10,000, I'm like, oh, that's not very good. 68 billion? No, okay. And have been for years. We're all for the privatization of the post office and have been for years. They see the USPS as a burden, but also a way for businesses to make more money. Yes, because businesses making money is a terrible thing. The Mary Sue, this is actually a business. You can sign up. I see all these things say, sign up, become a member. This is actually a business. What is wrong with you? I hate business. Can I have my money, please? Is also a way for business to make more money and would rather see a bad service and higher prices. Why would there be bad service and that benefit them than actually fund the service that all America uses? Yeah, no, okay. The way America works, and it's really quite an incredible system, is they create an opportunity that anybody can go and make a living. Anybody can go and innovate. Anybody can go, and create their own resources, and you're expected to do that. All those things are meritorious things to do, and then you take those resources, you take the money that you've made, and then you put it into the economy. You put it into things like the mail service. You don't not make money and then have the government take the money that you haven't made from you to pay for things that aren't making money. No! Why don't you just make it so they make freaking money? Like, again, increasing the package. Maybe don't give Amazon these incredible breaks they're giving. I think that actually might be a pretty darn good idea. It might be very hard politically for Trump to kill the USPS, which nobody has ever said he ever wants to do in any way, shape, or form. Even so, the hashtag Save the Post Office has been trending. Oh well, if something's been trending on Twitter, that must mean it's very important and real all day. Oh, so yeah, this movement has been trending all day, and people realize how bad the situation is. It's clear the agency needs. Aid, which should be part of any new stimulus bill. Okay, really, I don't trust your childlike mind to give me suggestions on how to run the country, because you're clearly an idiot and a moron. And we should probably stamp return to sender on Trump as soon as possible. Let's read about it. Okay, Jessica Mason, assistant editor, Jessica Mason, she, her. Yes, I know you're a woman. She, her, even though I can be forgiven for not working out, is a writer based in, you're going to be amazed. You're going to be amazed where she lives. You're not going to believe this. Portland, Oregon. Go figure. With a focus on fandom, queer representation, and amazing women in film and television. Really, this is like written by bot. It's incredible. She's a trained lawyer, opera singer, as well as being a mum and an author. Fine, so she's retrained herself many times. So yeah, that was just a little insight into the insane mind of Jessica Martin. My name's Peter Becken, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop.